Hey guys, and welcome to the finale of the RX 93 new Gundam. It's been a labour of love. It's taken a little while, but today's today. You get to see it finished. I'm going to say it's finished. There might be a couple of little touch-ups that I need to do on some bits and pieces that I can see where the ink hasn't been, applied to the way I like. So what I'll do is I'll just take a little bit of terps and just take it back ever so slightly. I have given this a top coat of matte, but I should be able to figure it out. Or just go over the matte and just go over a little bit so I'm not happy with. I did lose a thruster, unfortunately, in the process, because what I do to paint them is I put them on the pointy end of a crocodile clip, because they squish onto the wood real nice. You get all round coverage, but sadly I knocked the stick and it went flying, and in this room it could be anywhere, and I've recently hoovered, but I don't know where it's gone. I mean, I might get some metal thrusters at some point and place them, but that's neither here nor there. You don't need to know that. But here she is. It is. What I did was I copied the colour scheme to the vehicle per se, in terms of the whites and the greys. The blues and the yellows, I did metallic black and steel. The inlay for the V funnels I did with a turquoise oil, rubbed it in there and then rubbed it off to give it like a glowing effect, but not active, so it's there but not lit up, so to speak. Like the colour's there but there's no power on it, sort of thing. And then I did some panel lining with the Tamiya panel lining after a varnish. Then the decals went on. Then I gave it another varnish, and let that dry. Then I put oil over everything, literally smushed Payne's grey, this stuff, horrible stuff, George's Payne's grey all over it, because I didn't have any MIG oil on me. I let that dry for a bit and then rubbed it all off, and then left streaks and runs and all that sort of stuff. Burnt effects underneath the thrusters where they are, and some dirt intake on the vents and stuff like that. Also, what it did was it muted the colours and gave it like a dirty, scuffed up look. And where dirt wouldn't be, is quite clean still. So it can be used to either make a kit really grimy, or you can use it sparingly. It doesn't matter. But what it does tarnish the plastic or the paint, and you just leave it a week after that to dry. Give it another top coat, and that's about it really. The base, I just gave a grey primer, and then I went over it with a white, and then I did some pre-shading with some darker tones, and then went with a bit more white. Then I panel lined it, and then when I was taking off the panel lining, I wasn't careful. I was making sure I was smudging oil all over the place and making it look dirty and grimy, and spill oil patches and stuff. So it's weathered, panel lined, but looks used and dirty and grimy. I mean, I could have put some oils in it, run some streaks in it, you can go nuts, but honestly I didn't have the time, and I just wanted to stand, and it's one of those things that can evolve over time. It doesn't have to be perfect, and as long as it looks used and sort of semi-realistic, I'm happy. People go nuts with putting LEDs in and stuff like that, and that is absolutely fine. It looks awesome, but it depends on what time, your cost, your money. I don't make money, so it's really hard to do this. Maintain a level of excellence like some of the other modelers out there that have, they've got the money, they've got the time, and their model kits look amazing. But this is certainly the first time I've done a showcase of a final piece. So hooray! And yeah, there it is. This has a beat, yeah, like I say, I've made a start on that guy over there, and hopefully within a reasonable period you'll be seeing the Tazza all fixed, and then you can see them together looking awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have a massive asteroid and a load of GM suits that I can just throw into a montage, which would look awesome, wouldn't it? It would just absolutely look awesome with this with some thruster effects and a big asteroid like just off shot and just like pushing against it like that. That would just look so cool. But there you go. Any modelers out there that fancy doing that, you're welcome. But yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with how it's turned out. You know, there's a few bits, and I mean, there's some detailing in the events in the backpack that you can't see, but I can see. Trust me, they're there, and it just looks awesome. It's like a little exhaust soot that's running down the sides, and you know, at the packs, like the oil gives it a good, when you do streaks and stuff, it does look like a little bit of service oil was just leaked out, and some other bits on the hatches and stuff. Oh yeah, the reds, I did a gloss black, then I used the chrome silver from Zero, let that go, and then I used Tamiya's clear red over the top, and it gave a really nice metallic red, and that's on the red pieces. So they did stay red. I went with that, and it's kind of got a Thunderbolt look to it, if I'm honest. The reds, like the muted and the reds and the blacks and the whites and stuff and the silvers, but I kind of like it. I weren't too keen on all the yellow bits around the kit. And I did that with the V funnels as well. All the yellow bits were metallicized, anyway. So they was given a metallic look. And yeah, I did a little bit of dry brushing here and there. I haven't done any chipping yet. I think it looks all right the way it is. If I start putting all chips and bangs and knocks in, it might make it a little bit too busy. I don't know, I'm undecided yet. I might do some chipping, especially around the cockpit, because it still looks a little bit too clean around the chest piece area, around the black metallic parts and stuff, and around the feet and whatnot. The paint is amazing. It's really stuck well. There's no chipping, nothing's come off. I think I've done a pretty good job with the priming, so I've been playing with the kit and posing in it, and I've not had anything sort of crumble or fall apart or chip or flake away. None of the decals have come off, so there you go. I've done a pretty good job patting myself on the back. So I've done a bit of painting over the years and so on, so I'm not an expert, but at the same time, when anyone can produce something with this sort of level, if you apply yourself, it's not hard. There are rules with painting, with using various you know, materials and mediums and stuff like that, what doesn't go with what and what you should put with what and so on and so on. But there's so many videos out there, mine included, where they help you with paint adhesion and what to do after this and what to apply and what goes with what and so on and so on. So I've kept you long enough. I hope you liked the video. If you got this far, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Let's get myself out there, guys. I really need help. And I shall see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.